Have you ever seen an ad or a pitch for something and just felt that magnetic pull? That little voice in your head that goes, wow, this is exactly what I need. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on one of those. We're going to deconstruct the marketing script for a creative AI workshop and see exactly how they build such a persuasive message, piece by piece. So, here's how we're going to break this down. We'll look at 5 key parts. First, that big, shiny career promise. Then, how they sell you on the dream of speed. After that, how they build credibility. Then, the all-important roadmap to making money. And finally, how they close the deal with a powerful call to action. All right, so every great sales pitch, right? It starts with a huge promise. It's the hook that grabs you and doesn't let go. Let's see how this one does it, by offering to turn something you love into a real-deal profession. See this? It's not just a statement. It's a direct challenge to you. By asking, ready to transform your creative career, it immediately makes you think. It's not about them anymore. It's about you and your future. Super smart. And this is really clever. The pitch hones in on a very common problem for creative people. You've got this passion for, say, animation or gaming, but you don't have a clear path to actually making a living from it. The workshop then slides right in and positions itself as the bridge, the thing that connects what you love with a way to pay the bills. Okay, so you're hooked on the dream. But how do they make it feel, achievable? Well, they focus on one of the most tempting things in the world today: speed. They shift from the what to the how, and the how is fast. This little phrase right here, in minutes, not hours, that's the magic trick. It's the core of their entire technical appeal. The message is simple. AI is basically a time machine for your creativity. It takes these huge, daunting projects and shrinks them down into something you can knock out quickly. And how long does this massive transformation take? Just 6 hours. Think about that. By packaging the whole thing into a single day, they make the commitment feel tiny while making the rewards sound huge. It's a classic low-risk, high-return offer that's really tough to say no to. And inside those 6 hours, it's not just a lecture. They promise this whole journey from just learning to actually doing. You get your hands dirty with real software, you run through a job simulation, and you start creating. This whole structure is designed to make you feel job-ready almost instantly. Now, a promise this big needs some serious backup, right? You can't just sell a dream of speed and success without proof. So the pitch has to build credibility. It has to convince you that they can actually deliver. How do they do that? By connecting you with the pros. Selling a life-changing experience like this all comes down to one thing: trust. You, the audience, have to believe that these guys actually know what they're talking about. And here's their strategy. It's a really clever mix. They give you human connection with industry experts. They give you social proof with big corporate names like Tumblr Studio. And they give you tangible proof with professional tools and a modern classroom. Each one of these points is designed to shut down a potential doubt in your mind. It's like building a fortress of credibility. Look, skills are great, credibility is great, but let's be real. For most people, the bottom line question is, okay, but how do I make money with this? So now, the pitch pivots to answer that exact question by laying out a roadmap to the ultimate payoff. What they do here is so simple, but so effective. They basically draw a straight line. On one side, you've got your passions: animation, gaming, whatever. And on the other side, the result: earning an income online. The workshop is the equal sign in that equation. And to make sure this doesn't all just sound like a fantasy, they give you actual tangible stuff. You get a roadmap, certificates, rewards, and maybe even a free internship. These aren't just little perks. They are concrete steps on a ladder, making that end goal feel totally real and within reach. And now we get to the grand finale, sealing the deal. They've built up the promise, the speed, the credibility, and the potential payoff. How do they push you over the finish line and get you to sign up? Let's look at their call to action. First up, the price. At 999 rupees, it's positioned as a no-brainer. It's not a huge, scary expense. It's a small, totally accessible investment in your future. When you compare that number to the massive promise of a new career, the barrier to entry feels incredibly low. Next, bam! A classic marketing move: urgency. The phrase "seats filling fast" creates scarcity. It taps into that fear of missing out, that FOMO we all have. Suddenly, the decision isn't just, should I do this? It becomes, should I do this right now before I lose my chance? And they leave you with this, the perfect summary. It's the entire pitch boiled down into one powerful, unforgettable sentence. It hits on the speed, in one day. The outcome, launch your creative career. And the secret sauce, with AI powered. It's just perfect. So, after taking this whole thing apart, we're left with a much bigger question, aren't we? When marketing is this good, promising us we can become experts overnight, it really forces us to stop and ask, in this new age of AI, what does it truly mean to have a skill? Something to think about.